Good YouTube, it's time to review a classic, 808s and Heartbreaks by Kanye West. Let's get straight into it. Gonna have the song review, then I'm gonna have the actual review and kind of rating at the end if you want to just go to that. But anyway, Say You Will, for people who like really don't remember the songs or haven't listened to it in a while, that's what the review's for. Say You Will, immediate auto-tune presence. Haven't heard Kanye use this much so far in his discography. Really bouncy 808s. The 808 is really good in the song. I'm gonna say that a lot. Obviously, the 808 should be, when you title your album 808s and Heartbreaks, the 808 should be good, and they all are, trust me. Catchy chorus, nice singing, the haze are nice, piano comes in halfway through, cool choral sound. There is a really long instrumental, like halfway, it takes up the last half of the song. Normally, I'd kind of be like bored and kind of hate it. I don't hate it that much though, because the beat's so catchy and it's like such a vibe. I do think it runs on a bit too long, but like, the same time, it's a good 808 pattern. It's a good beat, so I'm kind of fine with it. We go to Welcome to Heartbreak. Cool transition from the first song to this song. Nice violin sounds. 808s are amazing on this song too. Kanye's got a reverbed voice. It sounds fine because there's a snare that's also edited, so the beat kind of matches the vocal. Kid Cudi's part's awesome. Really nice ooze. He does this thing. Really nice contrast between Cudi and Kanye because Kanye's verse is all reverbed out. Cudi's verse is kind of more normal sounding. Good lyrics, you know, it's not just him talking about like, you know, buying a new car or whatever. There's actually like meaning to it and it fits in with the album topics. Heartless, I heard this one before, gonna be really brief. Amazing song. If you haven't heard Heartless, you need to hear it. It's just a Kanye classic. You got to hear it. 808's crazy. Lyrics are crazy. Chorus is awesome. It's a standout. It's a banger. People still listen to it today. Love the outro on it. Underrated outro on the song. And yeah, one of my favorites on the album. Heartless is awesome. Amazing is amazing too. Still here today. Really cool drums. Awesome 808s. Jeezy's feature is really good. The only problem, it's not a problem, it's just a thing I laugh at when I hear Jeezy's feature, is he goes, standing on the podium trying to watch my sodium. And then that's pretty much all. Like, he talks about having high blood pressure, which to me, I was like, what? That's like the only part that I was kind of like weirded out by in the features. But you know, it's Jeezy, it's a go. We respect him. And I'm not saying it's bad, I laugh at it every time I hear it. But Amazing's an awesome song, really similar choral song to Say You Will. Really cool reverb sound, like Welcome to Heartbreak. Raps about his upbringing. Jeezy's ad-libs are also really underrated. Nobody even hears the ad-libs in the song. His ad-libs are awesome in this song. And I bet if you heard the song without the ad-libs, you'd notice something was wrong, but you'd be like, what's wrong? Like, you wouldn't really know. Love Lockdown, Delay Effect, which we really don't hear Kanye use that much on this album. Still using the auto-tune. Reverb 2, again, nice 808, nice piano, really cool, unique. So when I'm talking about the 808 on this song, I like to use like, it's like, sounds like a PVC pipe, like the Blue Man Group or something, when they hit the PVC pipe to make this sound. It sounds like that, and I don't feel like we ever hear that past this album. Like, I feel like we need more rap to have that kind of PVC, like hollowed out, bouncy 808 sound, because I don't know, I never hear it anymore. The exception being the melodic blue. There was a lot of influence from this album onto the melodic blue, and there was a song that had the PVC pipe, but we don't hear it enough, I don't feel like. Anyway, it's a really cool drum part at the end, like really cool drum part. Cuts out to the instrumental, and the drums come in. It's awesome. And then, I don't know if it's Kanye, he's got like a jungle scream on the end too. It's cool, it's unique. Paranoid sounds like an 80s influence song, really nice. Switches up the pace really fast. Fast rapping from Kanye. Mr. Hudson has good background vocals, like really good. They fit in with the song. Mr. Hudson's background vocals, really nice. Really good song. Synthesizers on this one, probably the most synth-heavy beat on the album. A lot of synthesizers, so if you like 80s synthesizers, this is the song for you. Again, one of my favorites. It's got another outro, but I don't really care. It's a good beat. He comes back, he sings at the end. It's just really nice. So Paranoid's a good song. Robocop, this is my favorite song on the album, y'all. I love the intro to it. I love Kanye singing on it. I love the hook. I love the 808s. He's got one of the kind of sillier bridges. He talks about like, I don't want a Robocop. And then like this machine, you know, sound comes in every time he says Robocop. There's this machine sound. And again, it's kind of corny, but it's like a classic Kanye bar, so I love it. Kanye really feels happy on this track. Like, most of the tracks on this album, he'll kind of like let the beat take over and let the beat be kind of the main thing that he you know, that carries the song at the end of it. Like it'll be like a song, then an instrumental at the end. But this one, I feel like Kanye is feeling the vibe so much and he's so happy singing it that he just sings on the end too. So we get like a really cool outro from Kanye. I just love everything about this song. He talks about a spoiled little LA girl, super catchy. Love that part. He's feeling it. I don't know, man. It just, to me, it feels just really pure, happy Kanye. And mixed with that with the beat and the vocals and the auto-tune he's using, I just think it's awesome. So Robocop's my favorite song. Streetlights, another one of my favorite songs. Cool strobe feeling. Cool vocals halfway through. You get some soul kind of feel with the background vocals. It's not like a soulful song or anything, but there is like a cool soulful aspect to it. Really short though, kind of just minor, but I just thought that was cool to point out. That doesn't happen again on the rest of the album. Really cool song, much more somber, like kind of laid back, just chill. But it's a cool vibe, and it's completely 180 from Robocop. But I like both ends of it. Like I think he does awesome on both of the songs. Bad News, more high notes, probably the highest that Kanye reaches on this album. Again, a different 808 pattern that's really nice. Violins come in. It's another sadder song like Streetlights. I don't like it as much as I like Streetlights, but it's still good. It's still cool. It's back to heartbroken Kanye, you know, before he was kind of getting over the girl, now it's back to heartbroken. So there's no real like clear timeline story, nothing like in Igor or anything like that. It's kind of mixed in terms of if he's heartbroken or if he's over the girl throughout the album, which is obviously isn't a problem or anything. Another longer instrumental at the end. So yeah. Next we got See You in My Nightmares. Lil Wayne's on that. Lil Wayne's voice fits perfectly on the album. Like he sounds like he was just made for the album. Really good verse from Kanye. Wayne's verse is really good, kind of the climax of it. He raps and like the horns from the beginning come back and he raps over the horns. Flows really nice back into Kanye's part. Louder vibe than the past three songs. This definitely keeps you awake, you know, speeds you up. Yeah, man, really good song. Coldest Winter, got a chorus, he's singing on it. Really nice vocals, cool background sounds, like kind of random sounding background sounds, but they're cool. Feels like the album's really closing as it should, and this actually feels like a closing track. Like the album should have ended there. Honestly, it feels like a Cold Winter. So I was kind of like, that felt like the end of the album. What's next? And Pinocchio's story, bro, crazy stuff happens, man. So first of all, it's a live performance, meaning it's not a studio song. It was like a clip of audio he sang somewhere live. And I mean, this is like this is one of my favorite, closers on a Kanye album so far. This is my fourth one I've listened to though. Anyway, but it's a live performance. The message he's relating Pinocchio being like a fake boy to his life and his struggles with fame, his TV persona, paparazzi, you know, his struggles with just being a celebrity, everybody wanting a picture when sometimes he just wants to he doesn't want any of it. And what's cool about it is as he's talking about like the more serious parts, like the people in the crowd cheer. So obviously it proves his point. Like they're not really getting the message. They're just cheering because, oh, look, Kanye's there. And Kanye's, you know, rapping about, you know, whatever, taking pictures with people. I'm going to cheer because I want a picture with him. When in reality, that's like the problem. Really cool, man. Really cool song. So this to me was like, okay, yeah, that's a good closer. So I love the closer on this. Feel like Pinocchio Story is underrated. It is the longest song on the album. It's like 6 minutes or something. But it's cool, man. The fact that it's live just completely changes the vibe of the song and really makes it feel like that it belongs where it is on the album. So, all right, final thoughts. This might be a shorter video today. We're getting through this. So first of all, the beats really are a highlight on this album, and they have to be. Like if the 808s specifically aren't good, the album is trash, right? That's not the case at all. The beats are amazing, really good highlight. He went 12 for 12 with the beats, honestly. All of the choruses are great. If I'm being picky, one chorus I didn't like as much as the others is Bad News. Honestly, Bad News, if I had to pick a least favorite song, it would be Bad News. I just feel like in a lot of the songs, he has, you know, this long song and then kind of an instrumental at the end. Bad News, he kind of has a song and then it feels unfinished. The instrumental is longer. It doesn't really feel like a complete song. The part that he finishes is still awesome is the thing though. It just doesn't feel like as complete as the other songs. Say You Will also has that long instrumental, but it still feels like a complete song. But if I'm being picky, honestly, that instrumental is like 3 minutes long of just no singing at all, just the same instrumental. So that part's kind of long. Back to the good stuff. The features are all amazing. They all make sense. Everything from Mr. Hudson, the background vocals, to Wayne, to Jeezy, to Kid Cudi, all makes sense. I'm glad it wasn't like a bunch of features on it. I'm glad he kept it like kind of, you know, minimal. The album flows really well, 12 songs. Again, only kind of hard parts are the first song, but the fact that that's the first song kind of, I feel like, makes up for that. So yeah, so I could be really picky and be like, you know, that first song is too long or whatever, or the chorus on Bad News I don't like as much. I could be picky and say that. I don't want to. I can hear like the album's influence with today's rap, which is crazy. I've seen so many rappers in interviews say that this album like influenced them, and it has influenced them. It's so influential in today's rap. In my opinion, it's my favorite Kanye album so far. I like it more than The Dropout. I liked it more than Late Registration. I liked it more than Graduation. I don't know if just because of how much I love new rap or this sounds more modern or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I love this album. And it's really an album that I don't want to point at the bad stuff. When I say bad, it's again like two minor things that I picked out. Like I really don't care about it. Kanye kills everything, man. He kills the album. It's awesome, and you know, all good things, bro. All good things to say about this. If you haven't heard Robocop, one of the most underrated songs on this album, listen to Robocop, bro. It's just it's an awesome song. It's an awesome song. So yeah, I'm gonna give this album a 10 out of 10. The third Kanye album I've rated so far to give a 10, and I think it deserves it, man. I think it's too influential to not, and there are like tiny things I could pick out, but I don't feel the need to. I think it's an awesome album. Definitely an album you can listen to front to back easily. So yeah, man, that's all I got for this review. Thank y'all for watching. What do you think? What do you have Kanye's albums ranked as? Favorite song, least favorite song off the album? Do you think it's influential? Like, what are your thoughts? And that's all I got for this video, man. So thank y'all for watching, and peace out.